Hey, so when we talk about renting with a service dog versus an emotional support animal, the differences are pretty crucial, right? These rules can really change a renter's experience.
Absolutely. It's like knowing the secret map to fair housing. What stands out to you first?
Well, with service dogs, the key thing is that they're specially trained. They perform specific tasks for a person's disability, so they're protected under both the ADA and the FHA.
Yeah.
This means landlords really can't deny you housing or charge extra fees, even if there's a no pets policy.
Yep. And it's pretty cool that they can only ask like two legal questions. Is this a service dog required for a disability? And what tasks does it perform? That simplicity really helps cut through the red tape, right?
Exactly. Now, with emotional support animals, things are a bit different. They don't need the fancy, specialized training, but they offer much needed emotional comfort and support. They're protected under the FHA, but landlords can actually ask for documentation from a licensed mental health professional.
So the documentation is the big difference there. It sort of legitimizes the ESA need, whereas with service dogs, there's a presumption because of the training.
Right. To add a little nuance, landlords still can't enforce breed or weight restrictions or charge fees for either, which is super important. But for ESAs, the extra requirement is that piece of documentation.
I get that. But don't you think it can be a bit inconsistent? I mean, relying on a mental health professional's paperwork for ESAs while completely bypassing that for service dogs could create some gray areas.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
The rationale is that since service dogs are trained to perform specific tasks, their role is very direct. ESAs, on the other hand, are about providing emotional support. So the extra step of getting documentation ensures that the need is genuine.
Makes sense. And what about the responsibilities for damages? I know landlords can hold you accountable if, say, your animal causes damage, correct?
Exactly. Even though both service dogs and ESAs come with those protections, you're still responsible for any damage. And landlords can deny an animal if there's a direct health or safety threat to others.
So it's really a balance of rights and responsibilities on both sides. It's almost like the law says, we got your back as a renter, but you should be sure to take care of your companion too.
Precisely. And knowing these rights can prevent any unnecessary disputes with landlords. What I love is that if someone's rights are even slightly violated, they can lodge a complaint with HUD or even seek legal help.
That's an empowering takeaway. It transforms what often feels like a negotiation of extra conditions into a clear set of protections. It's like having a safety net, you know?
Absolutely. So whether it's a service dog with its ADA and FHA backing and no pet fees, or an ESA, which is similarly protected but with the documentation twist, renters should be really informed. It's essential for smooth, fair housing experiences.
Couldn't agree more. Understanding these details brings clarity and ultimately peace of mind for those who rely on their animals for support. It's good to know everyone's rights are secured.
For sure. When in doubt, reach out and stay on top of your rights. It's all about ensuring you and your furry, feathery or scaly friend get the accommodation you deserve.
Well said. Thanks for this chat. It's been both informative and engaging. Here's to more clarity and fairness in housing for everyone.